Want to see Aspyre Esports live? Follow our Twitch channel and click the notification bell to be notified when it's game time. Now, enjoy the video.
Here we go. Into the game we go. We got Aspyre versus Red Dragons, map 1. We got Hardpoint. Garrison. All right.
Red Dragons.
Let's see what Minus can do on this AR hold here on the spot. Itachi might be able to pick up that damage. Pups gets a kill already from mid. Itachi and Pups, you already see the SMGs coming out. We can take a big hold here on P1. You know what I mean? A little bit of a gap to start the game early.
Oh, for sure, for sure. You know, if we can get a nice little rotate on here, get a little bit of hill time on here. Cash already in top green, looking at lights, making sure that we don't get a push in. Let the boys make a play. He says, "No, I'm gonna hop up there and try to get something done." Gets one, Tate's taken down. Minus is gonna push on it, get the contest and the kill. Let's go, baby.
Big grenade.
Big pogs. We got 15 seconds left on the hill. We're probably gonna end this up 30-10. Looking at the rotation already, going out the back. See if he can catch this guy who's about to yop him in the back. That is
picking
tough.
up Minus's trade here. The rotation to P2 didn't seem too successful. We'll go to Cash, who, never mind, we won't go to Cash. Just got traded out by Genesis.
No, they got the rotation. Look at oh well. Let's see if they can trade up. Oh, that's so tough. But it looks like they can break from the front.
Cash, gotta pick that up. That's okay.
That's
Genesis
tough,
on a
4
5-kill streak now.
Hey, look, this is a hard hill to break. Looks like they're already looking around square.
Itachi, not gonna lie, got pretty shredded right there. Gotta be, you know what I mean? Gotta be straight up. Reno. The gunfight's not going in the way of Aspyre right now. You'd like to see him go a little differently. This is a big hill here to hold. This is a big point differentiation that Red Dragons are starting to build up. But you see Pups, Minus, and Cash all making their way onto the point. Should be a few seconds here that they pick up. I wonder if we'll see Itachi not rotate and instead pick up these last 7 seconds. We're going to see him rotate.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they did manage to get the spawns almost for P3. They're looking for that number 6 in the back. I don't know if they...
Big trade from Cash.
Yep, Cash picks him up. Perfect.
Cash, double kill here. Cash, triple kill here.
Let's see if he gets the trade.
Cash! Absolutely beautiful rotation to make sure that Itachi is not getting flanked. Itachi now has the hold. This is a big point here to close that gap that the Red Dragons built up on P2.
No, and I really do think that was a great break. First of all, cash money as always. Let's see if they can hold this last little bit of time. Shouldn't be too difficult. But there was a guy that spawned in the back. Not ideal. White time. Here. Looks like we're gonna be 48-53 for a little bit. Maybe 48-60 as we go into P4. But Itachi's already there. Cash is already there. Pups is already there. Looks like the gang's all here for P4.
Genesis seems to be an absolute monster with that SMG. We'll have to pick him up here and see if we can get some team plays on and make sure that we can keep him off the point, because he could be a very big game changer here for the Red Dragons. Cash, again, with the AR on the point. You saw the 3-man rotation earlier. Cash now leaving the point to try and pick up the kill, and does. Cash, this pistol, his reliable secondary here, is doing him plenty of favors. Itachi's here in a spot to not get the kill. This is a big squad wipe here for Red Dragons to get back on the point and take away the 7-point lead that Aspyre has built over the last 2 points.
Hey, it is tight though. The boys are keeping it tight. You know, yes, it was a little bit of a bad team wipe, not necessarily the ideal time, but I mean, they're keeping it tight. They're keeping it competitive. Game's far from over, and looks like we're gonna be not quite where we want to be for P5, but Red Dragons are also out of position too, as they're all flooding through top green. Looks like they're just trying to get those trying to get out of the bad spawns.
An iffy rotation. Feel as if we probably should have rotated sooner here, but we'll see what Itachi can do here. See him stunned. Itachi managed to get the pick. It's a big pick.
Oh, for sure.
If Cash is able to pick up top green here, Cash should look top green. Cash doesn't, unfortunately.
That is tough.
Itachi and Pups holding this point down. This duo that you've seen with the SMG time and time again.
Oh, no!
Itachi doing him
That was
dirty.
definitely not on purpose, but oh my god, the assassination.
Cash. Interesting spot there. Usually see Cash pick those up. Pups back on the point, though.
Keeping it close. We're actually still in the lead. You know, it is a tight P5. P5s are generally scrappy, especially whenever you can't spawn trap them, which they're doing a really good job keeping pressure on the hill. We're going to probably leave this hill. I think they've decided to just chalk the rest of it. Oh, maybe Itachi will get us back the lead going into P1. Not quite, but very close.
Down one in the P1.
We're
This is
back
an
on the
interesting
rotation.
spot for Itachi to be, seeing as how weak he is. Pups picks up his trade, though. Pups and Minus, both with a kill now. Hopefully looking to push Red Dragons back into the spawn so we can get some time on the hill. Cash, big double kill there. Cash is now on the point. Hops off to avoid the grenade. Itachi. Itachi can't seem to get the kills. You see Itachi going here 8 and 14.
Hey, he's getting the time. You know, he's just trying to do his job to get the rotates and everything. But looks like Pups and Cash are doing some serious work.
Itachi,
Pups
big
at
flank and
24 and
push.
14. Cash at 17 and 12. This is kill death too. This is not kill death assists. So the stats that you see here will not be the same as the end game stats at the end.
Itachi picks another one. Interesting that that player there from Red Dragons didn't check that corner, seeing as he knew he was going to be on the point. This is a very, very close game. You see these big time grabs from the Red Dragons on the hill, but then Aspyre seemingly managed to catch up on the leftover seconds and 10 seconds here and there, as opposed to the long time on the point to close the gap. It's interesting here. We're now building the lead. This is an unfortunate spawn for Red Dragons. Itachi in a spot here to make a really big play if he looks over this railing behind him.
Oh no, he's just staying tight, you know, letting them do their thing. They're gonna rotate through back bricks, and then Itachi will come out off
Big double kill.
top rope if necessary, and just absolutely body. Did Cash get streaks? Because he was on a 5.
Cash did not get streaks, it seems. He went down at some point.
So close. That is unfortunate.
Unfortunate to say the least, but this is a really big rotation. You see Minus in the spawn. Cash already. Cash gets taken out. That's an unfortunate time to get taken out here. Itachi and Minus in a position here that seems they're going to be the first one to the point. Will they be able to make a difference here? Itachi, 1 kill here. Will he be able to pick up a double? He gets wallbang. That's a lucky shot there from the Red Dragons to make sure Itachi is no longer in that dangerous spot. Cash, the COD timing, isn't able to get that kill, but Minus does pick it up. Cash, should he get a kill here on Genesis? Big swing, doesn't quite get the kill. Minus picks one up. Minus now looking for that other player that's on the point to swing and check. We're in a really good position. That hold, that spawn is just unfortunate here. Red Dragons in a really good spot here to hold this point for the remainder of the time. It makes me wonder, is Aspyre going to continue to push and throw blood, or are we going to look for the next point here?
I really think that right now is about the time that they're already starting to think to push out, so you got to win your gun battles here, trade out. Looks like Itachi's going to get a little bit of scrap time as well, which is huge. I mean, every little second counts in hard point.
For
so
sure.
the fact that you were able to maintain the lead after a pretty bad hold on P3 is still good.
Cash picking up these rotation kills is absolutely insane. You saw it earlier in the game as they were rotating. You saw the triple kill from Cash. That was a really, really big triple kill to make sure that we retake that point. And then you've seen the double kill time and time again now, quite a few times already in this match from Pups. These breakout solo plays, I think, are really what's opening Red Dragon. They're, as a team, working well, but every now and then it seems that an Aspyre player managed to find that clutch flank and take out 2 to 3 at a time. Yeah,
no, I mean, big plays are coming on from both sides. It's really just a matter of who's been touching the hill more, and Aspire's just doing it better.
Pups here, another example of the double kill that we just spoke about. Pups, Itachi now with Pups. This is the dynamic submachine gun. Pups picks another one.
Pups is going to drop 50. On God, this man needs a raise.
Pups has had 34 kills already, which you don't see very often in a league match. This is interesting to say the least. Pups, Itachi already on the next point as well. These submachine gun players really are proving. Itachi almost picks up the double kill. These submachine gun players really proving to be the difference here in this match. Aspyre up by 50 points now.
Let's see if we can go ahead and close the distance on this P5. Looks like we already got a pretty decent hold.
The
But it's
big
scrappy
double
just
kill
like
there
the
from
last time.
Genesis. Big double kill from Genesis to pick up this point. Cash now moving on. Cash with a double kill. Cash almost with a triple kill. I think I would have lost my mind. Minus gets some damage in. You're going to see if Pups can push up here and get the kill. Does he get this kill here? Unfortunate timing.
Oh, timing. That is rough. Let's see if we can go ahead and break through this, though. Does not look great. You never want to be on this side of the map, you know, from even P5 to P1 rotation. It's just not a good place to be at. Itachi gets the break onto the hill, though, and a little bit more scrap time. They edge themselves in. Going into this next hill, 214 to 171. Third rotation.
P1 minus already on there getting points. This is big. If they can get another player on the point to have multiple, this trophy system down has already stopped 3 pieces of equipment now from coming into Minus's face. Pause. Itachi and Cash. Minus manages to pick up another one on the point. Now holding his backside. Here we go. Aspyre really pulling away with this one here. This hill is massive. You see the boys working together oh so well right now. Cash looking to pick up on some damage here. Cash gets the big kill. Wow. Minus gets flanked here. Cash picking up the trade. Yes, he does. Cash now looking to 3. He has no clue that he's about to see 3 people. Picks 1 up. Picks 2 up.
2.
Cash going for the triple kill again. Oh,
wow.
Unfortunately,
Jeez.
Itachi takes that kill, but this is exceptional teamwork that you're seeing here on P1. Game 1 in the books. Aspyre already up 1-0. We are buzzing. The boys seem to be in their zone. Genesis, again, I stated at the beginning, this play that you're seeing here from Red Dragons, absolutely beautiful plays from him all around. A little more team plays from Red Dragons might have done the difference here. It seems to be a lot of solo pushes onto the point, resulting in, you know, Cash picking them up one by one, as you saw there at the end of the match. But for the most part, I mean, you know, a couple gunfights lost. For the most part, a seemingly flawless first round.
No, honestly, that last P1 was incredible. That was a near flawless hold by Minus. He just couldn't get killed off the hill, and you know, Itachi and Pups were able to keep the pressure off of it. You know, being up in their face and caution, and Red Dragons really couldn't do anything there at the end. You know, maybe this is a sign that the momentum is about to shift. You know, hopefully we can take this momentum from game 1 and apply it to. Is it the same Moscow search from yesterday?
It is.
Is that what
we are
we're
going
about
into
to see?
Moscow search, and yesterday you saw Aspyre go up 5-1 in that game, sadly dropping the following 4 rounds to make it 5-5. We found out later at the end of the match that there were some comms that were dropped, a broken controller being played with, tons of excuses, but in the end of the game, doesn't matter if Aspyre wins 6-5.
You know what? It was a little blurst there to see 5-1 turn into 6-5, but you know what? It might not look pretty, but it got the job done. And you know what? I really do feel like Cash is pretty much untouchable at this point, which he was critical to the success of yesterday's match. If he's able to capitalize on these long-range plays like he was yesterday, these guys stand 0 chance. And hopefully he gets full streaks this time instead of just artillery.
and is able to use them.
Oh my gosh.
That's so funny. It's crazy to think that round 11 went so well, seeing as Cash had the score streaks in hand and just sat back and didn't use them the entire game. That's usually not something you see very often, but you know, we heard why and how it was the way it was. So we'll see if he is able to redeem himself and use what he wasn't able to yesterday. I assume we'll see Itachi take the bomb here. Yes, we do, and it's going to look like a 3-stack A, and as you've seen time and time again, Minus is going to go mid and hold it. We'll go to Pups, who's going to run that middle building here in Eskies. Gets the stun grenade. He knows he's there.
Stun check?
Hesitation.
All
Cash.
you gotta do is just sit here.
Cash picks one up already. Cash, a crazy push through here. Does Itachi play the trade? Minus picks one up in mid. Red Dragons, round 1. It seems
that was a fast round,
it
too.
seemed pretty neck and neck, you know what I mean? Couple shots here and there. Aspyre, I can't say that was a bad round. Some kills there, just maybe some more teamwork here. Cash pushed him into a position with the equipment that forced him into the pinch here. But I mean, overall, you know what I mean? Round 1 in the bag. I'm okay with what I've seen. It wasn't too bad of a blowout.
No, and I mean that guy really just kind of got under Cash. He didn't see him, and was able to just make a pretty free play on him. And it happens, your POVs just kind of get messed up. But, I feel like we're gonna do pretty solid on defense. Cash is just gonna look this lane here and get double naded, but nothing happens.
Itachi big pick here.
Itachi plays.
Itachi! Oh my God! Cash gets the kill with the grenade, and it's now
Is
a
a
3v1 situation. Sorry, 4v1. Seeming to have some.
Itachi he said he's mine.
Seeming to have some connection issues here.
Well, looks like Itachi's not having any connection issues as he puts about 500 damage on the board that round. Beast. Oh, looks like so it looks like one of the Red Dragon players hopped out. So, probably gonna do a reset at 1-1.
In this situation, I believe it is the Red Dragon's priority to get into the game here. I believe in the rulebook it states that the teams can keep going, and it is on Red Dragons. It doesn't seem like that's gonna happen though. Maybe it's a little different this time around. I could be wrong.
Hey, I mean, respect to Minus as
100%.
a captain to say, hey, you know what? We'll just go ahead and do a little reset at 1-1, and get your boy back in there. Nobody wants to win, because it was a 4v3. This isn't league play.
Sure.
So, well,
We
were
take an
getting
intermission
hype
here
and
to
then-
figure something out. I'm curious to see if they're gonna start when this game starts back up. If they're gonna go 1-0 or 1-1. I can't imagine they would take away that point from Aspyre, seeing it was so late in the round. But we'll see.
No, it should be 1-1. It's unfortunate that he dropped mid round, but we'll come back to it and hopefully just a little bit. Looks like they probably have a scan and repair or something. I can't really see what's going on in the chat, but
Minus is saying 1-1.
yeah.
So it looks
So,
like we're gonna start back up 1-1.
yeah. as
So
long as-
go ahead.
what's up?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So for those unfamiliar, if a player would drop out in a search and destroy, usually what you'll do is the next round you'll back out. Whatever the score was at that point, you just reset the score to that. So right now we're looking to see who gets the first to 5 wins instead of 6. So it's gonna be a little weird for chat, but we're here to help you out and make this as smooth as a viewing experience as possible. This is pretty common. Unfortunately, so it's not uncommon to see a match reset and score be held to whatever it was.
For sure.
Fortunately, it was just at the start of the game. We can just say, all right, it's 1-1. We'll call it good. Hopefully there's no momentum loss. But it always isn't. It's never fun to just sit around waiting for the guy who just scanned and repaired to get back into the game, especially whenever you were just in there and you were just frying.
Sure, for sure. Let's see. We're gonna catch one with chat in a little bit to close this gap of downtime here. Let's see. I think I left off on some aggressive comments. Poot on them nerds. Interesting.
Poot
RC.
on them nerds.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to pick and choose. Let's get it, chat. Facts 5. Get them hyped up, baby. Let's see. Can you go through all the players, not just your own players? So the issue with that is, right, there's 2 reasons why we only show our own players. To be quite frank, you're in an Aspyre entertainment stream, right? So we're only looking to show off our players and what they've got to show to the community, right? That's what we're picked up to do. That's what they are picked up to do. We're here to show them off as much as we can and make sure that they get the most limelight that they can, for 1. For 2, it eliminates any chance of cheating. You hear us talking, every single word we talk about is nothing about what Voodoo's team is saying, nothing about what Voodoo's team is doing on the map, nothing
or Red
about
Dragon.
Sorry, yeah, my brain is still in the last match. So nothing about what the opposing team is doing on the map, nothing about what the opposing team is, play-wise. So, we won't show any of that. It's kind of a fallback. There's no way to call us out for cheating, seeing as we didn't see anything from the other team.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sometimes I forget they play more than S&D in comp. This is true. They also play control and they also play hardpoint. It's true. Cash's money with the pistol. I spoke about it quite a few times. You saw him pick up those double kills a couple times and then switch to the pistol, and you know what I mean? Clean it up. It's a great duo there in Cash's hands. Let's see. That hard comeback.
It was in fact a pretty solid comeback. I mean, it was pretty close in the beginning, but then we just kind of like peeled away at the end. The P5 was a little scrappy, but we already had the lead at that point, and Itachi kind of oh, sorry, we lost the lead on P5, but I think we went into P1 189 to 190, and then ended up winning on P1. Well, there's only 60 seconds on P1, so we had to get 51 seconds. Wait, sorry. Yeah, 51 seconds, right? Is that how the math works?
I have no clue.
189? No, you had to get 61 seconds. So you must have gotten that last tick. So you got
You
almost
saw
all
Itachi
60
pick up
seconds.
those last cleanup points multiple times throughout that match. There were multiple times where the three, where you would see Minus, Cash, and Pups rotate to the next point, as well as all of the players from Red Dragon, and Itachi would just kind of take his time and pick up those last 10 seconds that the opposite team kind of just let go. And you heard Huber say in the middle of that match, those 10 seconds could be a very big difference should one team need them late in the game.
Yeah, it's all about scrap. It's all about, trying to eliminate as much white time as possible. And, even if you're touching, that's time that your opponent can't touch. So, or they can't get the points for. So you either are getting points or you're preventing them from getting points.
For sure.
And those both in my book are what results in a W. It's not always just that in hard point. It's not that cut and dry or simple, but sometimes it kind of is, And I was noticing a lot that, the Red Dragon guys, they would just leave, 10, 11 seconds on hill. I mean, shoot, we went through 3 rotations. That's 11 points. If you leave 10 seconds off of each of them, I mean, that's 110 seconds right there. It doesn't seem like it adds up, but it surely does.
For sure.
That definitely could win them the game.
I want to shine some light on something that might have went over a few people's heads, or some people just didn't realize at all. Early in the game, when rotating to that second point that you see on the tank outside of Green Room, Red Dragons pretty much took that entire point. They were locking out Aspyre left and right. Solo pushes coming out from Aspyre that got shut down fairly easily by the 2 to 3 people holding the point, the 1 floater. And we got a little to no time. I would go with saying I don't think we got more than 5 seconds on that second point. When that point came back around, I think it needs to be made known that they found an adaptation halfway through the map. They knew what they had to do the second time around on that P2 that they didn't do the first time around, and you saw that early turnaround, that point retake. Those points stack up on Aspyre, and we grew our lead there quite a bit, as did Red Dragons the first time around. So it's a really good learn and adapt, and you know what I mean, make your corrections and get on that point. That's a great example of how a good team talks together and figures out what they're going to do and learns from mistakes, not in earlier games, but also earlier in the same exact map.
Well, here's hoping that the boys kind of pick up that, their ARs like to kind of anchor way in the back in these cruddy spots. It's great for holding spawns, but it's pretty bad for keeping pressure off the hill from anywhere other than the flank. So if, P2 on Garrison, not necessarily the best to break through the front, but if you can send enough guys down brick, your back anchor guy is just worthless. He's just sitting there with, his hands in his pockets, just shooting a breeze. So, if you're able to capitalize on that and make him not part of the equation, and just say it's our hill anyway, then you're in good shape. So, boys definitely came back on that second rotation and started showing up to play. And subsequently, I will say what probably won them the game more than anything was their P1 hold on both first, second, and third rotation. They're all pretty decent. But the fourth rotation, the P4, where it's underneath loft and everything, they held that really well every single time. I would imagine that Red Dragons probably got less than 30 seconds of P4 time. It was really great play from Cash to just sit down there in the middle and just look down hanger. They could not touch him, and you had your subs just trying to get that scrap time, trying to make sure that the close pressure is off. And Minus was probably just top green. We just didn't watch a whole lot of him because he was just
Holding his
probably
angles,
bored.
waiting for the time to come. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Patience is the key. And Minus is one of those people. He'll be damned if he lets COD timing make him a victim. I'll tell you what. I've got word that the internet went out of their fourth player's router. However, he is back now. Sorry for the delay. That is what happened. But we're back. And looks like in a few seconds here, we're gonna get right back into it again because of the delay and how the first attempt at getting this match finished ended 1-1. We are looking for the first team to get to 5 points. 5 points, not 6. It is the first team to 5 points. Let's see. Former, where can I find information about the league we play in, like standings and other info like that? Currently, there's no way for the community to check. So here's what I want you guys to do. If you don't already, please make sure you check out all of the Aspyre Entertainment links, okay? I didn't set up the command yet. Son of a gun. If we could get someone from the team here to set up the, to drop the link to the all my links. Follow the social medias. You'll see league standings posted in there. You'll see our stats, our recent matches, so on and so forth, a bunch of everything. We'll do a little mid-season catch-up and show you guys where we stand in terms of, you know, what I mean by the other teams and stuff like that. And we'll let you guys know. For right now, we got back into the game. Carbs, thank you for the follow.
1-1.
All right.
Look at that, Carbs. What a beast. Following
what
right
a
now.
god. Let's see. All right, back into the game. Again, reminder, the game is 1-1. It may say 0-0, but it is 1-1. Cash, big pick here. Cash trying to make sure he doesn't get traded. You see Pups rotating through Eskies. Getting another kill here. We have a 3v1 situation now after Minus gets picked up in mid. I would imagine the call out comes out from Minus here. This is a really big rotation from player 5. We'll see what the boys can do. Cash, Itachi, and Pups, a dangerous trio on this A site. You've seen this setup time and time again. Pups holding Eskies, Itachi holding the outside, and Cash just holding that flank here. This is something, a setup that has happened over and over again. This is nothing new. We'll see if Itachi can get this info here without dying. Unfortunate COD timing here, but Pups should be able to pick him up. Pups sees it. Pups throws the stun. Itachi re-peeks and gets the kill.
Yeah, Itachi will just gun your shit. Red Dragon should just probably not reach out on Itachi, because once he knows you're there, it's pretty much over. He just kind of has his way on this map. It's kind of not fair. I want whatever Itachi's on.
Here we are. So now the score 2-1. Aspire's favor. We go into defense here. We saw Red Dragons push a bomb the first time around. It looks like that's going to be a similar thing. You see an interesting push here. It's very rare that we see Pups go mid with Minus. Pups taking some damage here. Will he be able to pick up a kill here? Pups drops back to make sure he doesn't get blooded. A team kill from Red Dragons. Cash manages to pick up one on this point. You got to imagine the call-out's coming from Cash that he needs help from Pups, right? Oh my god, Cash. Oh, Cash, almost. We have a 1v1 situation, Pups versus Reno. I'd put my money on Pups every time. Unfortunately, I would go broke this time around. It is 2-2. 2-2.
It is 2-2. 1-0 to Aspire. They won the first hard point. 250 to 190 something. Now we are tied up. 2-2. Really excited to see what Minus does here. I have a feeling that things are about to get a little spicy for him, being 0-2.
Here we are. Itachi
Gotta be feeling the pressure.
It's interesting to me, every now and then you'll see the same thing happen, where the third time we push a bomb, Minus will no longer hold mid and instead join the full push. Cash picking up that opening kill nearly every single round it's something to talk about, to say the least.
Oh, for sure. I mean, his gun just shoots better. That's all it is. The camo that he's using is just too good.
You think
His
that's what it
gamer
is?
chair is better.
You think that's what it is?
He's sponsored by Rogue Energy. Remember to use code Aspire at checkout for 10% off.
Fine, it's really good pick here. Big damage. That's got to be a call out. Rotating back. This is an interesting 3-stack. We'll see what Itachi can do. Itachi backs off. This is a really good play here. Seemed like Itachi was going to solo push out. Minus still dealing with this final player. Rune playing
He's patient.
Rune playing super slow here. Minus getting more damage in. Itachi now should be able to pick it up. Great teamwork there. Again, Itachi picking up the final blood of the round, locking it in. Aspyre now up 3-2.
Yeah, I mean, Cash being able to capitalize on these first bloods is just so critical. I mean, he goes around that alley, and anybody who's there is just completely eliminated off the map right away. It's huge. You know, getting your first bloods in, especially whenever a bomb is such a contentious bomb like that, means really the difference. You know, if you can get into a 4v3 with everybody having, you know, decent lives, it goes a long way. But we're starting to see a B push. Minus already sees it, calls a rotation.
This is a great.
We're seeing the players move.
This is a great move from Minus here to get out of Damage's way. He's gonna find somebody here. Doesn't get the kill. The callout's coming out from Minus, I'm sure. You're gonna see Cash, Itachi, and Pups all rotate in. Cash here. Can he get a pick? Cash getting stunned out. Itachi in a dangerous position here to make some noise. See Itachi push in now. Itachi playing it slow. Grenade coming in. Not where he wanted that to be, I'm sure. Cash. 8 shots in the mag. This is interesting that we're not seeing him reload here. Pups runs into the point, gets the kill, and runs out. Pups, an absolute menace on this point.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
so tough.
stuck in a 1v2 situation, isn't able to get the first kill here. Pups gets blooded. Not a big issue. 3-3. This is a very close game, neck and neck. You see the teams going back and back. It seems to be a very offensive game. You know what I mean? Defense seems like it's going to be the decider. Who can play a better defense here? So far, neither team able to show that they're a better defender. We'll see if Red Dragons can change that and play a better defense here. I'm hoping Aspire's able to push right on through into A like we've seen every time. We're going to watch Itachi pick up the bomb here, I assume, like we've seen again every other round. It's a very consistent play from Aspyre.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where if it's like, it ain't broke, you know, we're going to see Cash right here. Almost get the first blood. Might still get it. Tagging everybody up. Genesis with the first blood. Cash gets his kill, though.
It's a 2v1 here. Bunch of kills, and unfortunately I didn't pick a single one of them up, but Cash and Minus, the 2 AR players, this is the first time you've seen the 2 AR players last alive in the round. Usually there's an SMG player in the mix with them. We'll see what they can do here. Minus in a difficult spot here. Minus, Cash should get the trade, and does. Beautiful job by Cash to be aware of his surroundings, recognize that Minus is getting gunned from Estes, and to hold that push out. Cash, you'll see it here again. Picking up the first kill for Aspyre, and just all around playing with his teammates. Great plays from Cash. I don't have a single complaint for Cash's gameplay right now.
And you shouldn't. He's 6-2 right now. He's an absolute animal. Can we get some Cash money in the chat, please?
Cash
Seriously.
money in the chat. Again, Cash going 6-2. Does this look familiar to you, Hubris?
Yes. Yes, this does. What he's on a 2 right now?
He's on a 2. Big kill here from Itachi. Big double kill from Itachi. Pups picks up the other one. You see these SMGs absolutely demolishing the point.
And bomb is down A. And the last player is lost.
I spoke about it
is
around
weighing.
before. It all comes down to the team that can make the defensive stand first, and Aspyre has done just that. It seems like we have the opportunity here for a flawless round, not a single player from Aspyre going down. Unfortunately, Cash not able to pick one up here, seeing as the SMGs just managed to manhandle that A site. Cash not able to build onto his streaks, but it shouldn't be a problem, seeing as Minus and Itachi both... Am I reading this right?
Yeah, he's just hiding in the back. I mean, you kind of got to do that in a 1v4, though. You kind of got to lure them out. You know, hopefully they come to you rather than you coming to them, and you get the ISO play. You guys got to make a play, though.
Itachi looking for the swing and
Cool.
gets it.
Well, too little, too late, in my opinion. But hey, we're up 5-2.
5-3. 5-3.
5-3. Yeah, sorry, 5-3.
Aspyre now at match point. It hurts to say this, Getting that match point yesterday wasn't as easy as it seemed it would be. We'll see if we're able to shut it out here in our first opportunity to shut it out at game point. Again, the score does not reflect properly, seeing as the first attempt at the game was closed out due to a disconnection. The match score is 5-3 here. We see the full press from A. Red Dragons recognizing the play. See if Cash can get that first pick. Cash with some damage. Pups gets the first pick. Cash gets this pick. There it is. Cash looking for another one here. Itachi. This is a really big flank here from Itachi. It's unfortunately gets gunned. Cash in a position here. He's now in a 1v2.
He's got this.
He's
got ice.
Does Cash clutch up a 1v2? 1v2 for game point. We'll see if Cash can pick up one here. Is he going to pick them both up at the same time? One. Unfortunate rotation here. Cash. Lovely position.
Oh.
Cash now. Cash. Cash. Cash.
Cash. Cash money. Let's go.
Cash money. You hear it? Cash manages to clutch up a 1v2. Put the game away. Cash the clutch you're seeing in chat. Great play, great patience. Way to hold yourself behind the pillar there so they aren't able to get some damage in on you. Cash, I'm sure the boys are absolutely ecstatic with the way Cash has performed in this map. You're going to see the game end here, I presume? There it is. Aspyre. Final score, 6-3. Map 2 in the books. Aspyre now up 2-0 in the series. We're looking at a possible back-to-back clean sweep matches this week.
Well, not so fast, Former. We still got that control to play.
We're looking at the opportunity.
If they played like yesterday, oh, it's over. We're going to get some more Twitter clips. It's going to be a great time for social media. You know, we get the boys all hyped up again. It's going to be a great time.
It's awesome to say the least. You see Itachi running rampant. You see Minus and Cash holding these long holds. Again, we're going back to checkmate control. As you saw game 3 yesterday, Voodoo not standing a chance, to say the least, against Aspyre on this map and this game mode. We'll see if Red Dragon can make the difference here.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they do have to make some adjustments. They can't let Cash just have his way on the map because that's obviously not working for them. You know, they can't get the kills down on him at all, and everybody else is just playing smart. It really is turning out to be a pretty team-based effort at this point, and we'll see it in the control. I mean, you know, I think that the boys play a pretty solid control, and I am excited to see how well they perform against the Red Dragons, who I would say are objectively better than Voodoo, who we played yesterday. I mean, score lines have been a little bit closer for the most part. They played a little bit better in the respawn on the first hard point, so hopefully we can see a good control to start off.
It's hard to really put the two teams up if you were to compare Red Dragons and Voodoo. Voodoo really seemed to be shaken up yesterday's match, so we'll see if we're able to get a a regroup and a rematch from them later in the season. But I think you're right. Red Dragons definitely showing a bit more of a fight, seeing as Aspyre wins 105 by just under 150 points on that hardpoint match. You'll see Cash going down here after picking up a couple kills. Itachi holding this middle plane. You've seen this again and again. Pups and Itachi. This submachine gun duo is just, it seems like nothing can stop them.
They are literally so annoying in top lane. I would be screaming right now if I was having to go up against Itachi. He just picks another corner and sits there. Ugh, what a demon.
Whatever works, I guess. You see Pups finally going down, and then Itachi picks up the trade. Itachi now going down in top, and Pups picks up his trade. This is just great teamwork when they're not saving each other's asses, to be blunt. They're picking up each other's trades. And you know what? That's all you can ask for in a respawn mode.
Yeah, but now we have a couple down. Gonna have to be a little reset, get some kills, figure this out a little bit better. Go at it again. Get a kill here. Cash is looking for the last guy. Gets gunned from behind. A little
Cash.
bit of a ego chow over there. Have to get on the point though. They have to get a click.
You see the boys slowly regrouping here. Pups unfortunately going down, but Itachi again there to pick up the trade. Red Dragon's playing a great defensive round here. I can't lie. You see Cash solo pushing out, getting gunned. Pups picks up the trade. We have 10 seconds to get on a point here and not let it go.
Yeah, this is looking like it's gonna be. Whoop! It looks like Itachi gets on. Oh, he got stuck.
Minus there to pick it back
What
up. What
luck!
Cash able to play the trade and get on the point.
I mean, lives are close. If they're able to capture one of these, you know, it's not over yet.
Pups big trade. Minus should be able to rotate to the point by the time Pups is in any danger. Minus now on the point. 3 seconds left. We need to capture this point to get some time back on the clock. You're going to see all of Red Dragon. Not all of Red Dragon. This is interesting from Red Dragon to let Aspyre have A.
Yeah, I mean, they probably feel like they got life advantage. You know, they can just play and mop up the last couple of kills. But, I mean, things aren't always what they seem as we go to 7-9, make that 6-9. Hopefully we can leverage this last 40 seconds out in our favor and make some solid plays.
These are
But as
really
I say
great
that,
holds here from Red Dragons. Lives now 4-7. The boys can't go down at all. Tachi big pick.
4-6.
Red Dragon's in
24
an
seconds
interesting spot here. Does Itachi get this pick? Big kill here. Unfortunately not. Minus Cash. Unfortunately, team killing minus Pups, the last one alive on the point. Do we see the best play in COD history? Unfortunately not. Red Dragons, map 1. Looking pretty good here. Looking like they got something going.
Yeah, I mean, the offenses are a lot harder to play in this one. You know, you have to really time them out right. And even though the subs are doing really well covering top lane is not one of the control points. So any time spent off of a hill means that it's time spent not capping. And maybe A would have gone down a little bit faster if there's a little bit more sub pressure on the hill. Who knows? But we'll see as they go into this defense. Hopefully Minus can turn it around. 2-7.
You know that's got to be in their heads here. It's got to be something that they're thinking about. Let's talk about Reno on the Red Dragon. Absolutely destroying. You see him going 13-5. That's big.
Yeah, he's going huge. And, I mean, it really just comes down to he's complementing submachine gun play and clearing people off hills. We'll see if he can maintain that level of dominance in the offense as he gets 1, no 2. Wow, what a beast.
I'd like to think Pups and Akashi are doing their job exceptionally well. I'd like to see the ARs pick it back up. As I'm saying this, you see Minus get a double kill, so I think it's known. I think Minus has drilled it into his brain that he needs to play a little better in terms of gunfights. You're going to see him now on a 3 streak. Now on a 4 streak. I lied, he's on a 5. Minus in a really good position here. The team on the opposite side of the map, Aspyre, gets a regain here in terms of lives. Go to Cash here, who's looking to pick one up in the corner. The trophy system destroys the grenade. Cash unfortunately goes down.
Yeah, they could really do well here if they manage to keep them off of both points. You know, at the end of the day, that round 5 defense goes to whoever captured the most amount of points while they were on offense. So Aspyre already getting 1. As long as they can keep them off at B, then we'll be in good shape for round 5 if it comes to that.
Minus has been turning his game around here. Unfortunately, is not able to get his streaks. You'll see Cash up top lane. This is an interesting spot for our AR player to be. Manages to pick one up. Now, gonna rotate out to the wing. See if he can pick another one up. He does manage to pick another one up. Minus does pick up the kill. Minus does pick up the kill. 1:32 here. Tachi, big picks from the plane. We are down 3 lives. This is not the situation you want to see Aspyre in here. As long as we have good holds, should be able to turn the lives around. Just 2 kills will change this game's momentum.
Yeah, and I mean, looks like the Red Dragons are just kind of
big pick from Itachi. It's a trade.
playing away from everything. Let's see if we can try to get some pressure on. Itachi starts to run towards the spawn. Backs it down to the plane. For one. Another.
2. Pups also
2.
picking one up on the plane. Here we go. Lives now at 9-7.
that.
Cash picking up a kill with the grenade. Cash sees the player here. Cash big picks. Cash is not going to miss those shots. I'm telling you what. Call out now, I'm sure, to Itachi. Sorry, Pups. Gets the call. Picks it up.
Got it. Ego's the guy in tube.
Pups getting
Okay,
pushed here.
I see you.
Pups in a flank situation again. Doesn't get the kill. Does not.
Oh,
Picked up, but we have
that's tough.
20 seconds left. Aspyre up 6 lives to 2. All we need to do is take out Rune and Whoop, and we got it going. Minus. There's one pick. And there it is.
Nice.
Round 2. Going to Aspyre.
Much better round from the boys. And Minus definitely turned it around. It's on 5 for a little bit. Great round.
You see the boys recognizing they're down 2 lives. They know they need a big hold on this last point. Everybody just kind of picks a lane. And then you see Cash take that interesting play for an AR to be in the top plane, but makes the most of it. Ends up going on a 3 streak. Gets a couple kills from behind. Puts the Red Dragons in a pinch situation. And then it seems like Pups just kind of did his thing and kept him in a spawn trap.
No, absolutely. I mean, boys went huge there, and I would argue that they had a better defensive round than the Red Dragons, who didn't quite choke it last round, but it was definitely a little bit closer. Cash gets first blood. Itachi's just shooting his gun, hoping he can get somebody. Goes down. Pups is still in top lane.
Pups, big Pups
Nice.
pick up.
Yeah, it was a huge pickup by Pups.
Would
Minus
imagine
is
Cash turns
staying
around and
there.
gets this Pups picking up that outer kill. A great pickup here, so that way Minus doesn't have to take his sight off of where he's holding. Cash
Now
in
we
an
just get
interesting
stacking.
hold. Cash exposing a lot of his body. 4 shots here from Cash.
Oh,
Unfortunate. An awkward position to swing with only 4 bullets in the mag.
we're up 26-23. So, already got a tick on A, and Pups is on a 5. So that's always good. Almost on a 6. Falls shortly.
C minus. Back on that
Wait.
point. -1
Does
pick.
Cash have an artillery? Cash
does
does.
have an
Cash-
artillery.
I mean, kind of useless on checkmate, but occasionally you can sneak a couple in here or there.
1 pick is all that matters. Once you get 1, it's well worth it. It's an extra kill tacked onto your already streak that you earned the kill streak with. Itachi, does he pick up Whoop here?
Oh my god.
Everything is slowed down and quieted for a minute. Itachi, patient play, does manage to pick it up. We see Pups now on B. Cash also on A. Pups, does he pick us up? Great
Great
aggressive
play by
push.
Pups. Great play. That's such a hard play too. Whenever they hop top plane like that, just to try to try to fake you out.
For Aspyre now
Pups didn't pick it
recognizing
up.
what they need to do. The
Looks
more
like they're gonna commit to A and then just try to get the pick or try to get the cap here. Pups is helping out. Goes down.
Minus, does he get this trade? Itachi in a
Oh,
good
that's
position.
so
Itachi with 1. Itachi unfortunately goes down here. Aspyre top on B. I gotta think Cash gets this kill and goes B. He does. Cash. Great double kill here from Cash to stop the clock. Allows Minus to get back on the point. Cash plays the trade. Is Cash gonna clutch up again?
Wow, Cash, you're huge. Seriously,
Cash with
holy.
the trade with the hold off as well, and Cash solo closing out A point to put the timer now to a minute and 5 seconds. You're gonna see the
It is
boys
5-5.
play to B.
It's 5-5 right now.
5-5. Itachi has to slow down here. He has no clue. Itachi knows. Puff's big pick. Every kill matters here. Cash another pick.
Let's go.
Itachi in a position to pick up another one. Does he pick it up?
Oh, he's greedy. He's hungry.
Cash picks it up anyway. Now a 5v1 situation. I'm sure Pups calls out the kill there.
And the
Minus
kill was
picks
good.
up the trade. Aspyre takes
Huge
round
offensive
3.
win. Huge offensive win. You have to get one of those in there. I mean, that takes all the pressure off of you to just commit to a good defense now next round. Honestly, Cash went huge, and he deserved best play. I don't know why Genesis got it. Whenever he rotated from B through top lane all the way, sliding down into A and getting the last tick on it.
That rotation from Cash
huge
is
play.
simply amazing. You see him pick up the 3 bodies and then hop on the point to not only stop the clock, not only push all of Red Dragons back to their spawn, but to also close out a point and put a minute back on the clock.
Yeah, no, that was definitely play. Getting blasted for giving Genesis that play. Big fight in the middle. Top lane as always.
As Minus picks up
We
2.
come out on top.
Minus looking to cause some havoc here. Hopefully get some streaks. If Minus holds the CL container, you should be looking at another kill. Fortunate.
Yeah, you gotta kind of know that somebody's gonna be looking right at you whenever you're in front of P2 like that. It's just everybody knows about it. Oh my God, is Cash gonna get away with his life? Oh,
Hachi's got to pick those up there. Does Pups play the trade? Pups does play the trade. Does Pups stay alive here? Pups hears him jumping on the table. Pups gets it.
rat!
There we go. 25 to
Huge.
19 lives already, and there's already 26 seconds left, and no progress on either point.
Boys are going huge right now. They just want to close it out. They're like, hey, you know what sounds good right now? Taco Bell. Let's finish these kids up.
Cash now calling in the streaks and picking up a double. We talked about how it wouldn't be a big thing on this map, but it comes up huge.
Oh my
23.
gosh,
Cash now calling in another one, putting it in their spawn. Will it pick up a couple more? We're not going to find out. It team kills 2 players. But it closes out map 3, Aspyre, seeming to be a completely different team from the first 3 games that you saw this season. Aspyre back-to-back series wipes, now wiping out Red Dragons, similar to how we wiped out Team Voodoo last match. Let's get a post-match interview, Hubers. They're calling us.
Manages to find it 5-4 here. Aspyre gets the round, stops momentum, and they're at match point.
This is his time to shine, but the fuse is underway. And then the audio cube, and he pops out just in time. Beautiful. Here on his short side, looking to find it, and does. Aspyre picks up round number 3. And another one there in favor of Aspyre. They're starting to run this one back. 21, maybe make it 2. And no, it's going to be a massacre. Everyone pistols in hand. Aspyre takes it to map 3.